Hey guys, Moray here, and here today watched Rebel Moon, um, part two, The Scar Giver, and holy damn, um, yeah, uh, well, the first one pretty bad. It was pretty shit. It was horrible, terrible movie. Um, so the expectations here were not that high, for this one. For me, I think the first one, right out of the bat, for me it was a 2 out of 10. Zero chemistry on any levels, acting, and all levels of a movie, sci-fi movie. It failed at horribly. Not many things to really remember it by, but the bad. And sort of same goes for part two, really. Although I will have to give it a better rating. I think personally, just was a tad bit better than part one of Rebel Moon. Here we get true development. Finally, something about the characters. We finally learn something uh, about some of the characters we learned from the last movie. Still don't know their names. Even in this movie, it was still pretty bad. You don't remember anyone's name but Cora because they scream it, they yell it every 2 seconds. So you remember Cora, and then the only other one who actually was my favorite in this movie more than anything was Titus. He was actually really good here. I actually liked and felt some emotion out of that character. Anything else, everything was still pretty bad, as predictable, honestly. Cora, again, was the best part of the movie, I think. The actor definitely did what she could with what they were given. But right out of the bat, though, the acting was so bad. I mean, sure, the writing is horrible still, but the acting could have maybe at least the actors could have tried to elevate it a little bit. But even the acting was the same as the writing. So what? So bad. I mean, wow. I was just baffled. And honestly, sure, the first half of this movie is actually about the characters this time, but it it was like the same story. You came over to your planet, took your stuff, and you had to. You were the only one alive left. Same story, just different scenario for all the backgrounds for the most part. I think still the best one was Titus's, but come on. And then the action. All right, right. We're here for the action, right? Snyder, Slowmo. It was still pretty bad. It was not as much as the first one, but it was so like I was just so over it. I was just hurry up, kind of every time they slow mode of anything in this movie. I was like, just hurry the f up, man. Come on, hurry up. And this the action was good at times. CGI was good, was okay, passable. Obviously, it was good. Again, it looked great, right? It looked good, but everything in between was just a slug to get through. Honestly, I went to sleep watching this movie. Like I was there 12 in the morning, ready to go. It's late, but honestly, I'm down to just watch anything that comes out the night of, right? I don't mind. But man, wow, that second half was so boring. I mean, yeah, it was just action, but it was boring. It wasn't good. It wasn't entertaining at all. And the slow mo moments throughout the whole entire action film was horrible. For me, the worst one was with the lady with the swords. Her full action scenes, every single action scene, even up to her death, was slow mo. The whole thing. Why? That was the best part to go quick, fast, having those nice chop, slice, wham, wham, right? Wha, wha. No, it was all slow mo. Why? Just for the shot? It was so frustrating. Even when there was moments that it could have been good, I just did not like what I was seeing. It was so boring. It took me all day to watch this movie. It was not worth it by the end. And then again, the robot, James was his name or something. Dude, what did he do again? Nothing. He did one action scene, but everything in between until the end, He was a nuisance. All he did was stare, look, music in the background, move on, next scene. Stare, look, move on to the next scene. That was that was him from the first movie to the second movie. Honestly, we saw him more here, but nothing but one action scene from him. That's it. I was so done with this movie. It was ridiculous. I mean, still, it was better. We got something than the first one. The first one was just a travesty to film. That was a 2 out of 10. This one, a 3 out of 10, just because they actually gave a better character backstory to these characters, and the only one I cared for was Titus. It was the only good thing. After that, whatever. Yeah, it was just whatever. This whole franchise is big whatever. Anyways, until next time, Amore out. Peace.